0-3. We are fucking 0-3. Man, where where do I even begin? All right. So now I'm basically I'm like the dad who told you that, hey, you better go and you better pass that test. If you don't pass that test, when you come home, I'm gonna whip your ass. This is what it is now. So I'm gonna go in order from least offenders to most offenders. So first, I guess I should go special teams. They did okay. Um, there were a couple of things where they slipped up there, and but special teams they did all right for the most part. All right, defense. The first quarter, what the fuck were you guys doing? You had to have planned that they were going to use Derrick Henry. Like I knew going into this game that Derrick Henry was going to fucking run down our throats. But it's like, what were you guys doing in practice? Like there were some times where they like left the gate wide open for Derrick Henry to be like, "Oh, excuse me, sir, go ahead, please pass and get 5 or 10 yards on this." And like the first quarter, they were just playing like complete dog shit. The defensive line was playing like shit. The corners, and some of the safeties were playing like shit. The only one on the defensive part who really wasn't playing like shit was Max Crosby, and I forgot who got the interception. I think that was the second half though that they got the interception. And it's just like what the fuck are you guys doing at practice? Like they had a whole week to prepare and know that Tennessee was going to run Derrick Henry. So it's like why didn't we like prepare more for that and try to stop Derrick Henry? We stopped the run pretty well with the Chargers and the Cardinals, but we weren't able to stop the run here with Derrick Henry. But then again, Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry. But still, it's like they should have been able to stop the run. All right, all right. But and then in the second half, I will give the defense credit that they did not allow the Titans to score in the second half, which allowed the offense to almost catch up and almost tie the game to bring it into overtime. Next is going to be the offense. All right, the offensive line, like I mean, I get it. We're having like musical chairs with offensive line. Like, we move this person there, move that person there. But at the end of the day, you guys are professionals and you're supposed to have some level of consistency. Like, literally, there are so many times where we would be marching down the field, almost scoring, and then like we literally would like find some way to fuck it up. And partly because the offensive line would either break or they would do some stupid shit and get a penalty and bring us back. So like the offensive line is just like what the fuck are you guys doing? Like I don't know. The first half, I don't know. They played like shit. They played a little better in the second half, but it's just like I don't know. And then then wide receivers and Darren Waller included. Was the ball made of butter? Was it greased with fucking corn oil or some shit? Like why was no one able to fucking catch this ball? And I do admit that there were a couple times where Derek Carr threw it kind of shitty, but there were catchable balls there that were dropped. Waller had like 3 or 4 drops. The only ones who did well offensively was Mac Hollins, but a lot of other people were dropping shit, and was just like, I was just amazed. Like literally, I was amazed at this offense with all the weapons that we have. And I admit we didn't have Hunter Renfro and Josh Jacobs, was sick or whatever, but you still had what 3 other running backs that you could have used to try to run the ball. And that's another issue that I think is that the first half we we weren't running really, and then in the second half we decided to try to run more. So it's like you should have been doing that from the start, and then maybe you would have had a lead in the whole game. And then another problem I have is why the fuck are we being chicken shits? Okay, you like there are at least two of those field goals where they could have tried to go for on fourth down and try to get a touchdown. But we were too much of fucking pussies to do it. And that pisses me off, especially that one field goal where we were behind by two. You were behind by two fucking scores and you're like, oh, this kick a field goal. What the fuck kind of shit is that? You're not going to win any fucking games just kicking field goals over and over. Not in today's NFL. You might be able to do that in the past, but not anymore. So, like, what the fuck is that? All right. Derek Carr, He played decently. He didn't play too shitty. There was one interception, but I don't entirely blame that on Carr. And he did manage to, have a drive to get the Raiders to the touchdown. But I don't like I don't know. I He's off the hook for this game, but the two other games is just like his performance was just awful. I'm not saying that we need to, especially this season, there's really no other option. So I mean, obviously you're gonna have Carr for the rest of the season, even though we're pretty much out of the playoffs. I don't give a fuck what no one says. People are like, oh, there's 17 games. I don't give a damn. We're pretty much out of the playoffs. Even they showed it there on the on the game that literally 0-3 teams have a 2% chance of making the playoffs. So unless we go and we win like 8, 9, 10 games straight, we're not going to the playoffs, and that shit ain't happening. Um, so I'm saying like for this season, obviously, you still have, you still got to use Carr. You got to try, I don't know, to make something of the most of it. I really don't know what you can do if you're not going to the playoffs, unless you want to tank and try to get draft picks. But like we should be past the point of fucking tanking. This team is too fucking talented to be doing this shit. And it really fucking pisses me off. And I know these were all close losses, and that's almost what pisses me off even more. Is like I almost would rather get blown out than have a close loss where it's like a winnable game, but because of fucking stupid mistakes with penalties. I mean, some people say the NFL's rigged again. Yeah, it partly is, but there's also times where we really just fucked up with lack of discipline, and that comes from coaching, and that comes to like what we're doing at practice. And that's my question: is like, what the fuck are we doing at practice? Are we just, are the players just like, is the coach just talking and the players just sitting in the back just playing fucking Uno or some shit? Like what is going on? What is going on in practice? And now I'm gonna get to the number one culprit and the number one offender for why the fuck we are 0-3. That is coaching. That is fucking coaching. And you can see that when how undisciplined we were in this game by some of the fucking decisions and calls in this game. The defensive coordinator is alright, I guess. But fucking Josh McDaniels. Josh fucking McDaniels. You fucking big eared, Mickey Mouse shaped eared, Pinocchio nose pointed lying motherfucker, man. Literally, like in the halftime when we were behind by 2 scores, 10-24, they're like, he just says, oh, don't panic. Don't panic. Just our season's on the line, and we're behind by 2, but don't panic. The fuck you mean don't panic? And another thing I didn't like was in the press conference after the last game, Josh McDaniels says, we gotta learn how to win. Motherfucker, that's why you're here. Motherfucker, that's why you are hired, because you supposedly know how to win, right? You supposedly learned from Bill Belichick, right? Even though you haven't been able to do shit on your own, but suddenly everyone thinks that you're this guru, this expert. You were just fucking Bill Belichick's bitch boy. I'm sorry. I'm summering and pissed off, but I'm so fucking tired of people overrating him. And like even when he got hired, a lot of people were celebrating it. It's like, oh yeah, we got McDaniels. We got McDaniels. Did you not see what he did for fucking Denver? Did you not see like he's 0-3 now? And a lot of that is coaching. This team is too fucking, and that's the problem I have is like this team is just too fucking talented to be 0-3. And it just pisses me off. And people are like, Apache, it's only 3 games. You guys aren't out. We are fucking done. Especially in the AFC. Not only in our division, you got fucking Patrick Mahomes. You got the fucking Justin Herbert and the Chargers. And then outside of our division, you got the fucking Ravens. You got the Dolphins. You got the Bills. Just like, like we're done. We are fucking done. So now we need to really look at ourselves as a fucking organization and see, and that's the thing is like, what do we do here? How do we fucking fix this? Because literally, like, we cannot, like, we literally found ways to fuck it up in this game. We literally found ways, and a lot of you wondering what is it like to be a Raider fan? I'm going to tell you what it's like to be a Raider fan. A lot of people say it's like being blue balled by a hot girl. I could see that, but I'll give you a perfect example. Charlie Brown. You know when Charlie Brown is running and he's about to kick the football and then Lucy pulls it away and he falls flat on his ass and busts his ass? That's what it's like being a fucking Raiders fan. You have the team and the organization like, oh guys, look, playoffs. Look, we might be a good team. Look, we on paper we're good. And then last second they pull it out. And we fall on our asses and we fall for it every motherfucking year. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan. But I'm fucking tired of losing, even though these were close games, like I said, but I'm fucking tired of it. I'm fucking tired of excuses. I'm tired of people like, oh, it's only the first season of his new system. You just gotta get used to it. Okay, motherfucker, you never. And half the people who say this shit never fucking played a sport in their life, but all of a sudden they're experts on everything. But it's just like, enough. Like I've had enough, and I'm not saying do we need to change another regime. No, like I don't know what the fuck we need to do, but I do not trust fucking Josh McDaniels. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. You're behind by 2 and you're kicking field goals. Like what the fuck? Yeah, did Bill Belichick teach you that? And that's the thing I hate is like every single time they do it, he comes from the Bill Belichick tree. Yeah, Bill Belichick is a decent coach. I think he's kind of a cheater, but Josh McDaniels is enough. Stop writing on the accomplishments of Bill Belichick. You're not fucking Bill Belichick. You know, literally, what Josh McDaniels is, he reminds me of that douchebag from like college that you guys probably know, who literally just wrote off the accomplishments of his parents. He didn't do shit himself, but he's just like, oh, well, my dad did this, my mom did that. Who? No one gives a fuck, motherfucker. What about you? What have you done? You know, I'm just tired of it, man. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm fucking tired of this shit. And I'm still a fan, and I'm still gonna watch the rest of the season, but it just really fucking makes me mad and it pisses me off. And it really even more pisses me off that there are people that are accepting it like, come on guys, we can still do it. Come on guys. They pull on their pissy positive Bob Ross shit like, oh, there's a lot that we can do here. We got a lot of talent on this team. We gotta get used to this play calling and this scheme. But we have a great shot. No, enough of the bullshit. Stop fucking. That's why I don't understand some people on YouTube I'm watching and shit. They're blowing smoke up people's asses. Stop fucking lying to people. I don't know. It just pisses me off, man. I get it. I get it. You gotta be some positive, but like as Raider fans, especially long-time Raider fans, we've seen this shit before. We've been in this abusive relationship before, and it just really sucks, and it's just disheartening that and I hate people who say you can't complain. We have every fucking right to complain. We spend hours watching this fucking. We spend our time watching these games, watching press conferences, watching different build up shit to the game, post game shit of the game. We spend fucking money buying gear and shit and travel and sometimes even traveling because a lot of Raider Nation doesn't live in Las Vegas. So a lot of times we're traveling to go to these games, spending thousands of dollars. And some of these fuckers tell us that we don't have any right to complain. No, fuck you. We have every damn right to complain. We're tired of mediocrity. We're tired of fucking being the laughing stock of the NFL. We're tired of it. I'm just fucking tired of it. We like literally. There are so many times this game where I can literally hear Benny Hill music in my head because like, because we find ways to fuck it up. We find ways to fuck it up. I'm just sick of it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Today was a better game than the last 2 games, but some of the decisions coaching wise and some of the things that we're doing offensively fuck us over, and defensively too. Just letting like defense, like they should have prepared more for Derrick Henry. That first half, they did good in the second half, but just like, why can we not play a full fucking 60 minutes of football? You guys get paid millions of dollars and you can't put together something or play full fucking 60 minutes. That always happens. Either one side's like, oh, well, we're not going to play this half. We're not. And it's just like, I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. And there's like, I know, I mean, there's a lot of players who care about winning. But I'm sure there's some players who don't care. They're just getting paid. They don't give a fuck. All right, cool, make your money. But guess what? The fans. We're the ones that got to deal with that shit. We're the ones that when we go to work and our friends who aren't Raider fans, we're the ones that are fucking being laughed at. We're the ones being fucking mocked all the time, and I'm fucking tired of it, man. But so next game we have the fucking Donkeys. Okay. Besides the Patriots, I fucking hate the Broncos the most. I hate their fan base pisses me off. I don't like if their players aren't. So a few of the players aren't there anymore, but I didn't like a few of the players that they had. Um, I fucking hate the Donkeys. I hate them. They're the bright side is they're doing pretty shitty too. They're either just as shitty or maybe they're probably just as shitty as we are. Honestly, I don't think they're better or worse than we are. I think they're probably just as shitty. So the next game will determine who will be the shittiest in the AFC West. It'll be the shit bowl, the AFC West toilet shit bowl, and from there we'll see who's the worst team in the AFC West. And then after that, we got the fucking Chiefs. I was like, well, we're gonna lose that game. We haven't beat the Chiefs, twice. I don't even think. I don't. When was the last time we? I think 2020 was the last time we beat the Chiefs. So we haven't beat the Chiefs in a couple of years. But yeah, we need to fucking win against the Donkeys. We need to win against the Donkeys. We have a 2% chance right now. If we lose to the Donkeys, that's it. Like I think we're pretty much done already right now. But if we lose to the Donkeys, that is just an exclamation point. That's a nail in the coffin. Boom, done. So I think the game is in Las Vegas, even though I don't really think that helps us much. But we gotta fucking beat Denver. We have to fucking beat them. Um, if we want to have like a single glass shred of saving this piss poor performance of a season. And I'm sorry, if you don't like hearing people be negative and stuff, but I'm tired of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I've watched this shit for too fucking long, for so many fucking years, and I'm tired of it. It's literally the same shit again and again and again and again and again. Literally, we're Charlie Brown falling on our asses again and again and again and again and again. And I'm tired of it. Literally, the last time the Raiders were consistently good, I was in fucking elementary school. That was the last time that they were good. That's how fucking long ago. But I'm pissed. As you guys thought, I'm even more. I was pissed. I was very pissed last game. I'm actually even slightly more pissed this game because we easily could have won this game. We could have won the last game. We should be either 3-0 or 2-1. We should not be fucking 0-3. But because of fucking piss poor coaching by a shitty fucking coach who just rides the coattails off of someone better, that's where we're at. But yeah, so I mean, a lot of people enjoyed my reaction to the last game, so I figured I would do another one. But oh god, I'm gonna try to calm down. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.